Every weekend you'd pack the car, fishing rods in the front, tackle box on my knees. I was only little, but the memory is still there. Park the car, would stand on the edge of the water. You showed me how to hook the bait, always told you to do it for me. The bait always made me squirm. You threw out my hook, would sit watching the line, chatting about the world around us, making use of our time. You taught me how to reel in my catch. You were proud when I caught my first whiting, telling me it's our dinner. You were proud when I caught my first crab, telling me it's our lunch. You were scared when I caught my first shark, pushed me out of the way, putting yourself in danger. Every weekend we'd go out fishing. Every weekend I'd learn something new. Every weekend taste a new flavor. Every weekend we'd be out at a new spot, feet in the water, sun beaming down, waiting for our feed. This was more than fishing, father and daughter bonding. You taught me how to drive a boat, laughing 'cause I got it stuck on an hidden island. Threw me out the boat before yelling, "Watch out for sharks!" I never swam that quick before. Turns out there were sharks in the water. You'd always take me back to Mom's. She was always mad because of my sunburns, but we didn't care, we enjoyed our time. The weekends a little girl could never forget were playing in my mind. I could never go fishing with anyone else. You were the first man who taught me. Every weekend we'd bond over fishing. Oh yeah. Okay, geez. Two reasons why I wrote this. One, have you heard of the song called Just Fishing by Tracy Atkins? Yeah? Well, you should totally Google it, YouTube it, whatever, because it's a good song and it's a sweet video clip. I watched it and I broke down in tears because it reminded me of something that my dad and I used to do. Because my parents are separated, obviously I'd go to his house for the weekend, come back to Mum's for the week. You know, all that fun stuff when parents are separated. Yeah, fun. Anyway, my dad was huge into fishing, and he probably still is, I'm not too sure. He would take me out fishing. He bought me my own fishing rod and we'd go out fishing, and we'd go to the local beach, the local zones or whatever they're called, where, you know, you could guarantee a catch. He would take me out onto a boat. He actually taught me how to drive a boat. Just don't trust me to drive a boat again. But then again, I was 12, so yeah. He did literally push me into, okay, I wouldn't say he pushed me into the water. He kind of was like, "Laura, you go into that water and I'm going into another direction." So I swam from the water to like a little island area because he said there were sharks in the water. Turns out there actually was, but I had no proof of it, just because there was a lot of signs saying shark. And I was like, dude, I'm 12 years old, I'm in this freaking water, and there's sharks, and I'm panicking. Ah! So I swam as fast as I could without trying to get myself killed. Yes. I'm still alive, I think. Yeah, it's weird when you think of memories like that. You just like, it's pretty cool, but at the same time you're just like, why did that memory go? You know, it was something my dad and I did. We always did every weekend we were together, and I don't know, it's a memory that I hold on to, but also a memory that I'm like, I'm not gonna go fishing with anyone else. I have no reason to. I'm like a land person who likes the land. Actually, I like water, but whatever. Let's send you in circles. And so yeah, I don't have time to go fishing, and I don't have anybody to go fishing with, and you know, I can't create new memories with anyone because it's just me, and well, fishing by yourself is kind of boring. Yeah, so this song isn't a weird innuendo, sick twisted innuendo. It's quite literally a father and a daughter bonding over something that the father likes more than the daughter does. And yeah, and also in the song I mentioned, crab, shark, and whiting. They are things that I have literally caught. I caught whiting on my line. I caught a crab, and my dad took it home, and we had crab burgers for lunch. And then I caught a shark, and well, that almost snapped my fishing rod in half, so that was not fun. Because my dad was like, alright, you stand over there, I'll be here trying to make sure your rod doesn't snap. Yeah, so I guess as a little kid we keep on those little cool memories, and hopefully, pass those memories down to future generations. So yeah, have fun creating memories, and I'm dragging this out too long, and I'm sorry, and bye.